Hey everybody, it's Mark, Colorado Sasquatch Research. Today is Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2013, and really wasn't sure what I was going to do today. It's been so cold. I just wanted to come out and check out some older areas. I'm up on a cliff right now. As you can see, it's pretty icy up here. But, for a year-end segment, I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do. It's been so cold up here. Today's the first day that it's actually going to get 50 degrees. I wasn't expecting a lot of action because I know that they use the caves and so forth to go underground. During these cold spells like this. They might be out today, it's hard to say. But I wanted to come all back to the original area where everything started for me in 2013 at the original nest where I caught the original black-faced Sasquatch that was on this cliff right here. He was actually prone, and I've shown over the past several months how he worked down here, the caves, and how the different nests and structures have kind of winded around through the mountain, maybe a mile apart a piece. But this is basically the area where it all started. It all changed for me on May 22nd, 2013, when I caught that perfectly beautiful black Sasquatch. His face, hit the sun as he was down here by this tree. And I was over here on this game trail working along, and he was just right here. And so I've utilized this rock right here is a gifting area, this boulder that overlooks the cliff, for the past several months. And I haven't been back on this side of the park in a while because I showed, in the last, couple of months, new areas with new dens, new structure found. But I came back over here and I found some new bone excrement. This looks like it's brown. Looks like part of a spinal cord to something else here. I don't know what that could belong to. Just some bone that was laying right here. They may have left that for me, or they may have just been eating an animal kill. It's the only... There's another bones right there. Look at that. Couple leg bones. So something got eaten up here, right at this area. This is an active area. He likes to work along the ravines because it's so well hidden. He has plenty of cave access to dip into caves and so forth. Plus the water runs downhill. It's all frozen down there now, as you can see. The little water that's come down the ravine is frozen. But really hard access, hard for humans to move around. And like I said, I haven't been here in quite some time because, I found those other nests farther and across the canyon, a couple miles away. So I haven't really been over here in a while to see what's been going on. And so I'm just going to continue, working along and see what kind of new stuff that's been going on. I haven't really run across a lot of prints. As you can see, there's some snow on the ground still. It's really frozen though. It's like tundra. It's solid ground. I was hoping to pick up a print today, but I just didn't. So we're gonna move down towards the main nest, and but that's really interesting, you know, on this boulder right here, this little gifting rock, that something was up there eating and left those bones right there on that boulder, on that rock formation. Usually animals like mountain lions and so forth, or canines, won't, you know, pick such a nice spot to eat. You know, they drag it into a cave or something. So it's kind of new. This is going to be my year-end segment for us. Don't know what to expect. I don't know where we're going to go in 2014. I mean, we're going to continue to come out here and hopefully run across them, run across new sign, new dens maybe. We'll continue to check the new, or the, you know, the dens we have found. But, you know, a lot of researchers, field researchers, people have been asking, you know, where do you guys plan on going? What are your plans? And, I'm just going to continue doing what we've been doing. If I get some new reports here in Colorado, you know, we may go and investigate and see, you know, what kind of activity's been going on in other places. But, you know, for right now, I know they're underground. They're utilizing these cave systems. It's been so cold that, you know, below zero, they probably only come out to hunt, if anything. And, you know, why not? It's a lot warmer in the caves. There's no point in being out when it's freezing cold. But hopefully in 2013 we run across some new interesting stuff. So we're just going through these old areas, and like I said, I haven't been back here in quite some time, so just kind of want to see what's been going on. Hopefully pick up a print somewhere. No signs of human activity whatsoever, which is always good. Because the thing is, when you start seeing tennis shoe prints, hiking boot prints in the snow and stuff, it's, you know, it means that people have been up here traipsing around. They may have messed with the nests. Planes circling around up there. So this is the area that it all changed for me. May 22nd. When we discovered this nest and ran across that big Sasquatch up there, and I haven't seen him since. So it could be the same one. All the still shots that I've cut since May 22nd that I've been posting, you know, it's all part of the same clan, but, you know, I've often said I think it's the same guy. And you know, they all what's been circulating again lately is that Minnesota Iceman, those pictures. And, you know, again, I'll say that from what we've seen and what I've shown out here, that is what we have out here. That type hominid, and they look very disheveled, very dirty, exactly like the Minnesota Iceman. And that's why I believe that those pictures are real. Nobody really knows for sure the full background on that or where it's at now, but that is what they look like. I've often found, see, here's another one. Here's a print, some sort. I always find prints up in here. So he likes this area, see? It's really step deep there. I always find prints up in this area, and he likes this area, but I have yet, with all the caves that run up and along the ravine, yet been able to figure out where exactly he is. Or she. But you know, there's certain areas where, like this, where I find lots of sign and prints, and I always try and stick to those areas where they've marked things, or you know, I run across big prints, and it's just a matter of running across them. I don't think that this year in 2014 that any of us are really going to have anything really dramatic happen to us. I know this year a lot of blob squatch and a lot of blurry pictures have been posted, some of them really, really good. Something that I've said is that, you know, I kind of took a hiatus for a while and just kind of let other new field researchers and other people do their thing, and just kind of watch what they're posting and see if, you know, what they're finding is what I'm finding. And they are. Many of the pictures that people have released this year, which people are not sure if they were hoaxes or not, or misidentifications, I don't believe that many of them are, because they look exactly like, you know, my group that's been out here. So hopefully this year in 2014 I run across him again. I really want to see him again. We still have some new areas of the park that we haven't explored before that we are going to be checking out. You know, once spring gets here, it's just really, really hard for me to continue doing what I do on a constant basis during the winter months. Another reason I've kind of taken a break, is to keep from getting burnout. You know, you're out here so much, or I am, and you go so often without any action, without finding anything new, and it tends to burn you out a little bit. So taking this winter break has been kind of nice. And I'm not seeing any prints at all in the snow, see. So we're going to go down here to the original nest that started this all on May 22nd that I found. Now, for those that don't know, I was coming along the canyon on this side, and I have to cross a ravine down here, and I heard something huge take off and just tear off, traipsing down this ravine. And it was big. You could hear it boom, boom, boom as it just took off. And I think what spooked it is I started doing calls. And when I started doing the calls, is whatever reason, it took off running. Number 4 symbol again, which I find quite frequently with these markings from this clan. And it took off down this ravine here, and so I came down off the cliff, worked my way over here, and this is where I found this original large nest. The Roberts from SIR, Sasquatch Investigations of the Rockies, have also been here and documented this nest. But like I said, you know, since May 22nd, it's been a process of working miles around, circling is, you know, I put on about 10 miles, I'd say, in 6 months, showing the different dens. We have one that's about 3 miles away from here. That last one we showed, which is really elaborate. I had some nice stills shots in there. But this was the original one. So just gonna kind of check it out. Well, when I gifted, I'd always leave, which I'm gonna leave some Christmas goodies under the sticks there this morning. But here's the original nest, and it doesn't look like it's been messed with at all. This was the original find that I found after trying to decipher what I heard when I came over here, finding this huge structure. It's kind of beaten down, it's taken some wear. Just amazing. I love this particular nest. And it doesn't look like it's been utilized at all. Like I said, this is probably a summertime layup. This is what they do in the nice warm weather. They're going to go underground for the winter. This doesn't give you good winter coverage. But on a nice summer night or day, you know, it's a perfect place to lay up, so. I'm going to go ahead and leave some gifts here, just, you know, to do that. I'm not seeing prints or really any signs of too much that they've been over here. That other nest, you know, on the other side that I showed was a lot more elaborate. This is pretty elaborate in itself, as you can see, but it's nothing compared to that one. Like I said, I didn't expect to have a lot of action out here because it's been so ice cold. And, you know, they go underground because living in the earth is, I'm convinced that's what they do anyways. This is all fresh snowfall. So, they weren't out here last night. Nothing was. Woo! Whoop! People often ask me, how do I know if I have Sasquatch in my area? Well, that's a pretty good starter right there. This is a Bigfoot nest. Probably used only in the summer, like I said. A lot of this is dead now. It hasn't. But before, if you recall, it was really packed on there. You couldn't see anything in there. I mean, it was a nice little home. It's taken some weathering. But that initial, the way they built that initially, I mean, just look at that. That is not human done. Just humongous amount of strength to have done all that. An impressive piece of work. I don't know why they don't continue to utilize it, other than to say that they move on. You know, we found the other nest, so they find other areas they like better. See, as you can tell, it is not going to be fun getting down this mountain. It's going to be treacherous and slow going because of the ice. No signs of humans at all, which is a good thing. Just don't have any signs of the Bigfoot either. I didn't get any prints in here. See, as you can see, these are all my prints. So I'm leaving them in this fresh snow. So they're somewhere underground. And depending on how the rest of the winter goes, you know, like I said, we're going to continue, just keep coming out here and continue until we get some new action, find some new stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave my gifts at this gifting rock here. I cover everything up with sticks so they know it's me. And work our way down the mountain. So, Just want to wish everybody in the Bigfoot community a Merry Christmas and hopefully a very productive 2014 this coming year in Sasquatch research. But that's going to be it for today, Christmas Eve, and Colorado Sasquatch research.